Technically, like I say, it was realistically probably Rodney and Rick Bush's fault. Like I said, when I was a child, I told Rodney my true name, Lucifer. I believe I was 4 or 6 or 8 or something like that. I was supposed to be taken to the White House or someplace, basically. Anyway, Rick Bush, I believe his words were easy street or something like that. So basically, I believe a lot of this has to do with basically Rodney and Rick Bush and some other people. Jehovah's Witnesses and others, and other people like that. Anyway, I'm not exactly sure. I said, what? Just because I'm a child or just because I'm small? Anyway, like I said, it's already too late. I'm already 40. I don't really care. And personally, I kind of like driving tractors anyway. It was fun. Could have been a little nicer though. And besides, like I said, it didn't matter much. You know, I was still able to have tanks shipped to Israel. And basically to keep Israel from being killed and exterminated. They were going to exterminate Israel. And I was contacted by my government, or by my people basically, telling me that pretty much Israel was going to get destroyed if we did not assist them. So I said, yeah, have America send over troops and equipment to Israel. Those were my orders. Like I say, as you are the human race, you have 680 trillion years to realize about things and rationalize about things. You are not going to die. Nixon and JFK and Jimmy Carter, the people in the White House, wanted to live their life and have fun and blah, 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 and then kill you all off, I believe. Like I said, I'm not exactly sure. Or at least that was basically what I could gather. But like I said, they didn't really realize how old the DEFCON system and basically NORAD was, I believe. And how, it needed multiple and basically threat level to be low or something like that. I was very careful with designing it. Anyway, like I said, you will be spending forever saying that I'm crazy or blah 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 trying to surrender me. It will not change the facts. I told Rodney this too. You will not change the facts. You cannot change the facts. I did name America. I did invent your government. You will be making up all kinds of stuff about how it was Bombalilbala, the great explorer. Or some shit like that. Lies. All lies. I tell you. It was a book. Printed in Germany. I've explained it all to you. You don't want to admit that you're lying thieves? Even thieves are better than that. Like I said, the gypsies were thieves. I love the gypsies. They're like, we are thieves! and stuff like that. I was like, no, you're not. You're entertainers and all kinds of stuff. I remember you. The gypsies used to go town to town, and I used to pay them the taxes, or basically the money that would collect in the town, and they would entertain the towns. Basically, they'd put on puppet shows, and I believe also, do high wire acts and basically tell jokes, sing songs, and stuff like that, or something like that. I believe that's where the gypsies are from. They used to go from town to town or something like that. I think. At least that's my memory of them, pretty much. And they're a good and respectable group. They made their own costumes and clothing and stuff like that. I might have helped them with the fabrics. Like I said, that was one of my loves too. I wanted all these colors and all these fabrics. I wanted my world. I wanted my women and my people to be dressed in beautiful colors and beautiful fabrics, silks and fine clothes and different colored cars, and I wanted this beautiful world. Basically, exactly the way it was. Like I said, although Nixon and JFK and a bunch of other people would act poorly and pathetically, like at least the majority or someone was acting right. It is everything I wanted it to be. And it was everything that I said it would be. Like I said, despite the majority of your technology having been removed from you, you still did very well. But like I said, the only technology that was actually removed from you was the technology that was gifted to you by other life forms or something like that. Anyway, like I said, I was trying to advance the human race a little bit faster than normal, or at least whatever. I don't really know. Like I said, there are many, over 100 trillion years, there are probably many human race civilizations or something like that. I don't really know, and I really don't care. Like I said, you'll dice up my words and slice up my videos and all that other stuff anyway. Try and cut them and paste them into even more ridiculous things, just as you have the old records. Like I said, there's a film studio somewhere around, I believe it was in either Harvard or Yale. They were doing photo banning back in 1920 or 1930 or something like that. Like I said, a lot of people would say Star Wars and Lucas. Well, at least they got the LU right. That was, thank you, by the way, LU. Lucas was the first one to do photo matting and blah blah blah. No, 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 no. No, the first photo matting was actually a school, and like I said, they found 50 containers of basically photo matted work, pretty much a bunch of school kids somewhere around, I believe Harvard or Yale or somewhere in Germany or Europe, basically were messing around with photo matting back in like 1920 or 1890 or some year like that. It's really easy to do. You just put one slide on top of the other and basically then take a new slide. So it's really easy to do, really, using the film. So the biggest leaps and bounds were basically in the film type. Like I said, the old film type was didn't last very long and was very flammable and blah 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 or something like that. Plastic actually wasn't all that great, and it took a while to get that up to what it is today. Mostly the UV sun stuff and all that other stuff. Like I said, also plastic pipe. Also clay pipe as well. Clay pipe goes back a long, long, long ways. Like I said, they'll be digging it out of the Middle East. There have been large climate changes on the Earth, I believe. Stuff like that. So, and I could run you through them and walk you through basically all the different changes. But what's the point? You're just going to call me crazy and deny it anyway. Oh, it doesn't fit your manufactured past. Boo-hoo. At least you got the White Star right. Like I said, I don't talk to the general public. There's a lot of people I am not speaking to. I'm speaking to the people in the White House and the congressmen and the Republicans and Democrats. Really? And like I say, what the fuck were you doing in Vietnam anyway? I am a little disappointed about, like I said, I'll get that into that.